Hello, I am Magical Lady Duchess.
So, I'm doing my video today. So, my mommy is taking me to midnight house. So, what? And mom is gonna let me stay there for a minute. And so, my papa, so we can drive the truck. So, Papa will be mad. So, and Papa
Okay.
and Papa will be screaming like,
No, he not. Hey, y'all, this is Magical Lady Duchess, and this is my granddaughter. So, today's video, I did a video with her a month or so ago, and I did it, and it was very impromptu, because I never know what she's going to do and say. And people really enjoyed it. So I thought that I would do another video and talk about
and
hey you
and
hey Irish.
And my mom is gonna take me to in the movie today, so I don't know what video we gonna do. So this video is so serious, so I want my Bubbies. So
Okay, so what this video is about, I wanted to talk about children and paganism and Wicca and what we do. Last night I never know how this is done. Last night I went out with a fellow sister in the craft or the path, and this guy had approached me and he was trying to talk to me, and I told him, I was like, I'm married or whatever, and he was like, I don't care about that, and I was like, but I care. And so she was like really like doing interference, like she was like, no, you can't talk to her because she do this all the time. And so and so what was funny was that I told him, I said, well, more than anything, I was like, I'm a witch. I'm actually a voodoo priestess.
No,
I'm not.
You're not no crazy witch.
I'm not. Well, what am I?
Papa Dama.
What? What am I?
You are. You are midnight.
No, I'm not. So anyway, I wanted to show a video and also talk about children in paganism and how we are not so intricately weird or crazy or anything like that. We're not anything like that. We just regular parents and grandparents trying to raise our kids the best way we know how. A lot of times people think that because of who we are, our kids are different. They're not. We just teach them different. So my plan is never to isolate her from other beliefs or scare her into paganism. That's not my plan, or to insist that she becomes that way. We doing it now. We're recording now.
So, Prada and Iris, they like to be mean. So, Iris, Prada, Isis, worship Isis.
So anyway, my own daughter, I have a daughter that's 21 that's in the United States Air Force. And she thank you. And she is a open pagan in the military. And I really love the fact that the military has become open, where it's an open religion that they look to celebrate in a way. So anyway, with my granddaughter, I'm not going to push anything on her. I'm just going to let her grow into her own. Yes, she is exposed to some of the meditation that I do, some of the readings that I do, and of course, me recording my videos. What do I say on my videos? What do I say on my videos?
Hey guys, so this is my schoolmate Dutchie, so I'm doing my video today, so I will steal my candle.
Is that what I say?
And
Here, drink some water. Rest your nerves. Drink some cold water. So anyway, again, my baby is just the same and she's regular as anybody else. Um, I'm very respectful and supportive of any religion that she would choose to participate in. I never want to expose my daughter to one or my granddaughter to one particular way of being. I went through that back and forth with my own daughter, and it was really thanks, baby. You so sweet.
no.
I'm not. Oh, you not? It was really difficult because I was trying to find my way when my daughter was growing up, and so we were Baptist, Catholic, Methodist. I didn't quite go to, well, yes, I did, being a Muslim, a Mormon, so I pulled her through all these different religions and traditions and stuff. Baby, be careful. Watch your feet.
Big feet.
So I pulled her into all these different religions and stuff. And at the end of the day, paganism is what worked for us and it worked for our family. And that's what we chose to be. Like I said, with my granddaughter here, I would never force anything on her. I will let her, make her decision for herself. What a pagan childhood shouldn't be, to me, it shouldn't be an isolation from other spiritual paths because a lot of you guys have children and stuff, and you're fairly new in this walk. So I thought I would do a video for the children that are impacted by the new path that you choose to follow. So what a pagan childhood shouldn't be. It shouldn't be isolation from other spiritual paths. Threatening should not show the child curiosity and other faith, meaning you shouldn't say, well, if you don't do what your mama doing or whatever. I always believed in just letting her find her way. Boring or without consideration of the child's development. Forceful. If a child doesn't show interest in a particular topic, make sure he or she understands that enough not to press about it. Not everyone is destined to be a historian, a warrior, a priest, a bard, or artisan. Our children should have the freedom of expression to be themselves and to figure out things as well. We are here to guide them and to guide them the right way. But at the end of the day, your kids have to choose their own way in their own path. So I'm so glad that I was able to have that.
And do you guys have a kid or a mom?
Yes, they do. So anyway, what a pagan childhood should be. A pagan childhood should be full of exploration, independent, and parental support. Inclusive, invoke extended family and friends who come from all different walks of life. Look at the Quran and the Minrah and visit a Buddhist temple or admire pentacles and jewelry and apples and explore science museums. Find connections and marvel at the beauty. Model how a mature, well-adjusted adult behave with each other. Even when you don't believe the same things, you have to show your children to be open and honest and let them find their own way. My baby is a typical 5-year-old. She loves freaking SpongeBob and stuff like that. And I don't try to, what is it called? Shopkins? Like you showing your necklace? Your shopping necklace. Oh.
It's too young, they can't see.
Oh, they can't see it?
Because the sun won't let me to let them see it.
Aw. It needs to be nice, right? Also like respect of elders and full of honest discussion. Children should understand your path, but also know that everyone's not going to believe the same thing. Children should always feel safe questioning and disagreeing. Again, you have to model this with respect. Learn boundaries and self-awareness, and again, self-respect. As far as the magical side to it, She knows that I do magical stuff when she sees stuff outside or whatever. Oh, just her. When she sees stuff
And
outside.
guys, are you never to the zoo today?
You want them to take you to the zoo?
Huh?
You want them to take you to the zoo?
Because I get to scream at the.
What animal is that? This hurt is getting on my goddamn nerves.
The lion do this. And the cheetahs do the cheetahs scream.
And you shouldn't be screaming.
Cheetah scream like this.
Anyway, back to the magical. Let your children revel in the magic of the world. Make wishes on dandelion seeds. Plant love into a garden. Stir healing into daddy's soup. Read fairy tales and folk tales and mythology. Talk to your children about dreams and encourage imagination. You have to do that. How many of us were told when we were younger and stuff like that? This is like getting on my nerves.
Because y'all was grown up and y'all grow up this big, and so I pay bills and you nice.
What you say, baby?
I pay bills and you nice.
Oh, you pay bills?
No.
And children are sponges because they repeat everything you say. So anyway, that's just a video that I wanted to share just about the regular teaching your children how to be different and stuff like that. Now, what I will tell you is something that happened that we found out. This was around this time last year. So her birthday's in November. And so for her birthday, we took her to Applebee's because she liked macaroni and cheese, the macaroni and cheese that they have. And so while we're there, she said something about someone named Sarah. Now, Sarah is my aunt that raised me, my great aunt that raised me.
No, Sarah was your best friend.
Okay, she's my best friend. And so while we were sitting at the table, she said that Sarah was her best friend. So I'm thinking that Sarah has to be somebody that's in a class with her or something, but I don't recall seeing the name Sarah on anything. So then she goes to tell me that Sarah said that she was proud of me. And then she said that Sarah eats popcorn with hot sauce.
Ew.
And that she watches cartoons.
Ew.
And that she was talking to her. Well, the only Sarah that I know.
And guys, don't you have a mustache night?
Quit, baby. Don't start pressing buttons. Then she told me that Sarah is in her room sometimes. Well, the only Sarah that I know of is my great aunt that loves popcorn with hot sauce and liked to watch cartoons. So that Sarah that she was talking about was my mother. My mother was coming to her. Now, I could have been like, that's not true. Stop saying it. I just put this new in my nose. So it's a funny feeling. So anyway, Sarah, my mother, was coming to her. And so when we got home, because I had started crying. Because my mother died in 2004 and she's never come to visit me. Not one time. I never get her in readings. Now my dad I do, but not my mom. And so when we got home, she was like, she's in the room. So I immediately go to her room and she was like, she's gone. So I don't know if she ever came back because she's never mentioned her to me. Baby, do Sarah still come to see you?
Who is Sarah? Is Sarah the kid?
Is she a kid? So I guess not. Again, this was last year. So I don't think she came back. I don't think she came back after I came in the room or whatever. But anyway, I just want to talk about children's imagination, being a pagan, having a mom that's into witchcraft.
Oh, that's not bad. I thought that something came outside, like a bee or worm, something.
Oh, okay.
climbing up the window or something.
Okay. So anyway, I just wanted to talk about paganism and children and how don't let anyone make you feel anything different. Be open and let them decide what it is that they want to do. Because at the end of the day, it's really their life. All we're here is to guide and to, cultivate them into being the wonderful people that they're going to be. I'm Magical Lady Duchess. What I do suggest is put your children in a circle of protection because this is something that I do for her and it's also something that I do for my daughter.
And guys, I put you kids in masquerade dresses because you kids are young to be masquerade dresses.
Thank you, baby. So I am Magical Lady Duchess.
No.
You can go onto my website at magicalladyduchess.com. That's MAGICKAL.
And 99543 for Netflix and every day you want watch, every day you want, every day you do.
Anyway, you can also email me for work, love workings, prosperity work, any kind of work, hexing. I love a good hex. Um, you can go on to my online store. That's on magicalladyduchess.com. I sell a little bit of everything now. I'm doing mist and sprays for those who can't use incense. I'm also going to create some candleless candles, like the little plastic ones, to help inside and put in rituals and stuff for those who can't burn that kind of stuff. Well, anyway, I love you guys. I thank you so much for all the love and support. And I'm Magic Lady Duchess. And tell them who you are.
Bye guys. So this is I'm masquerade dresses. So bye.